I did have a Zan, now I'm pounding on my man.
Hey, yo.
You like the song, Vincent?
What?
You like the song?
Yeah, I like the song. Why?
Guess what it's called?
What?
Dicko mode.
Good.
The play on words on sicko mode.
Yeah, I got that, actually.
Get it? Because it has the same beat as sicko mode, but
Yeah.
the lyrics are gay.
Yeah, I got the joke, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Are you recording this?
What?
Are you recording this?
How did it happen? Yeah, I got it. Why?
Alright, guys. What's up, you fucking virgins?
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. I'm fucking with the thing. Hold on. Yeah, the video's gonna look really weird. Yeah, I know. Isn't it great? Okay, so that's... Bro, that's crazy, but who? Alright, there you are. Yeah, it works. Cool. Okay, now we're recording. It should be good.
What's up, you closet homosexuals? This is Sons of Liberty, back at it.
Bro, you can't say that! We're 2 days away from Gay Month! Bro,
I know, but
you're like homophobe. You're like
No.
erotic.
They're closeted homosexuals because it's not Gay Month yet. Let's go, boys.
Oh my god, I'm not on the podcast, bro. That's crazy.
I'm gonna have to ask that person if it's okay to be
yeah,
used
for
in the
permission. Oh, what a good fucking start. Welcome back to Sons of Liberty, everybody. The autism never stops.
I like me some.
Bro! Okay, now we have to restart. Oh my god.
Yeah. What's up, you super closeted homosexuals? It's Sons of Liberty back at it.
What? You can't say that.
43.
Bro, we're like
Yeah,
2 days away from Pride Month. Come on, you can't.
Guess what? I'm gay!
You know what? Fuck it, we're using the old intro. Okay,
Yes!
let's hit it with the weekly Joe Biden slam, right? Here we go.
Oh, yeah, brother. Alright, guys, guess what?
Chicken butt. Lamau got him.
Alright, so remember that topic we had about Joe Biden and the debt limit last episode?
Do you think?
Probably not.
Do you think I remember shit between episodes? Come on.
Alright, so basically, essentially, there was an issue in Congress, and that issue was we were approaching the debt ceiling. And what that basically means for the United States is that the government can't spend any more money, and that becomes a problem not only to government functioning, like paying out TSA workers or any other government contractors.
Basically, all the shit that your tax dollars are going to.
Yes, it also becomes a problem to the United States' credit. So each country has a credit score. The United States has the highest, and that will impact it and
fucking
limit
somehow.
Yeah, well, I mean, it'll impact it because if we can't get any more money, then we can't pay off loans. And the United States pays off a lot of loans every day. So, of course, it would impact the credit score rating.
Basically, you could think about the U.S. credit score as the general faith that other countries and sort of economic bodies have in the dollar to be stable. And, of course, with our glorious and great President Joe Biden, you know, that credit will only be going up and up, right? That'll only be like getting better because he's so good with managing the Federal Reserve. And you know.
Man's be spending money like it's nothing, bro. Man, didn't he just give like $1 trillion to Ukraine again?
Well, it wasn't $1 trillion.
Nah, bro, it has to be. No way.
He hasn't. I'll defend Joe Biden here. He hasn't gave Ukraine $1 trillion. It's more like at this point 200 billion. So there is that,
or 1/5 of $1 trillion.
Yeah, but even that's a lot of money. But whatever.
Yeah.
The point: the government needed to increase the debt ceiling, but Republicans, because they control the House, and unfortunately they don't control the Senate because of reasons we outlined, I think, in podcast 39 or 40, can't remember.
Go watch those for more information.
Yeah, pretty much.
Give us your views. Give us your money.
We need to suck out the views, just like King Chao sucks. Anyways.
What? That's crazy. I mean, he's not wrong. Anyways. I mean.
Anyways, the United States government needed to increase the debt ceiling Republicans control the House, so they have a little bit more leverage in terms of how much the debt ceiling becomes increased. And Kevin McCarthy, the Speaker of the House, used that to his advantage. And for the longest time, Joe Biden said he's not going to compromise with Republicans. He's not going to negotiate on the debt ceiling. Even though we spent the most money ever in 2022, he wasn't willing to negotiate and basically put a cap on spending. Kevin McCarthy recently actually came to an agreement with Joe Biden about a debt ceiling increase. And it wasn't perfect. It wasn't what Republicans hoped for, pretty much a complete stop to spending. But it was never going to be that because Joe Biden is the president and Democrats control the Senate.
Yeah,
So it
but
was never
also
gonna-
a complete stop to spending would be completely unfeasible. I think what Republicans really wanted was just, like, to sort of, pump the brakes on the unnecessary spending that's gone in complete excess. So it's not like Republicans wanted to shut down, like, 100% of all government spending, because that would be an equivalency to what Trump did, which was manually shut down the government for a little bit and basically shut down all government services. But rather, what I think Republicans were shooting for was more like a 99% decrease rather than a 100% decrease. 99, 98, whatever the figure ends up being. Basically, just seriously cutting the fat from sort of the government's sort of tendency to overspend money that we don't fucking have. Which I think that's really the key point. This is debt, right? This is money that we don't have.
Yeah.
That we're just spending willy-nilly. And this whole fucking debt ceiling, which I really want to emphasize really quickly. It's not just a limit on how much the government can spend. It's a limit on how much the government can promise to spend in the future. Again, money we do not have. So, the fact that we're just constantly raising that limit, and the fact that we owe, like, at least China alone, like, what, 30 trillion? Was it 30 trillion?
30 trillion, damn.
It could be more, actually. It could be more. It might be like 38 trillion. Thanks, Biden!
Let me tell you something. The hopes that Republicans were going to have was never going to play out. And that's because Republicans kind of had a crap show in the last election. If Republicans did better in the previous election, Joe Biden would have been in a more vulnerable position. But because he wasn't in a more vulnerable position, he had more leverage over Republicans. And yes, McCarthy came to an agreement. And there are Republicans who are saying this is a really bad agreement, but we must understand that this was realistically probably the best he was going to get out of Biden. But let's talk about what's actually in the bill. So one of the biggest, I guess, what was I going to say? One of the biggest things in the bill, sorry, is
Biden moment.
the actual, I know, I'm having dementia because we haven't done this in a while. One of the biggest things in the bill was the fact that the spending was actually going to be, or the ceiling was going to be decreased. And the way McCarthy structured it was that you couldn't overspend a percentage more than the spending in 2022. And yes, that sucks because in 2022, we literally spent more than any time in American history. But you have to understand, with Joe Biden in the presidency and the Senate being controlled by Democrats, Joe Biden was going to spend way more than 2022 levels. So, in a sense, this is kind of a win.
Oh yeah, we
right?
did cover that in the last episode, didn't we? We were talking about how, apparently it was going to be this giant win, hypothetically, of course, because it would never fucking happen. We live in clown world. But it would be this huge victory for Joe Biden to decrease his spending to 2022 levels, which were already crazy because, I mean, look, government spending was out of control in 2018. Then the pandemic happened and it just got ridiculous. And then it kept getting more and more ridiculous. It's just like, we're spiraling, And it feels like we're spiraling faster and faster every single day with the debt and spending getting under control for the government. Again, this is money we don't have. Like,
Yeah.
Just maxing our country's credit cards, and instead of actually working on paying any of them back, we're just getting more. More and more, raising the debt ceiling, and of course, the only way that we could ever actually hope to, pay off any of our debt would be not only to cut spending, but to probably increase taxes from where they already are, which is an absolutely ludicrous rate. So, yeah. Never forget that you as the taxpayer, if you live in America, you or your kids will be the ones that end up having to foot this bill. Nobody who, Joe Biden is not paying a cent for this shit. He orders from the restaurant, but he does not foot that bill. You foot that bill.
I mean, let's be real. By the time the downstream effects hit or kick in, Joe Biden's gonna be gone.
Right.
He's dead. He's gonna be done, bro. That's why he doesn't care. He literally doesn't care. He's like, I don't have to deal with this.
I don't think that Joe Biden himself is capable of caring. Not gonna lie,
Probably not there.
It's his entire administration. It's the entire monolith of the Democratic Party. They genuinely think that government spending good a priority. Like,
yeah,
there is no possible conception of a world where government spending could go too far. And it's just like, at this point, with all of the money that we're spending, and by the way, can I just say wasting on nothing? A part of me kind of feels like the massive endeavors that a candidate like Bernie Sanders is promising, free college, free healthcare, all of that is going to be distracting, damaging to the economy long term. Like it's huge. It would be catastrophic. But something tells me if we just started off with those goals and nothing else, we might actually be in a better economic position. Like, there might be a point where, like, if you plot these two fucking presidents, spending habits on, like, a graph, Bernie's is like a linear, like, line going up. Joe Biden's is fucking exponential. Every year it gets higher and higher and higher. Eventually, it would literally be cheaper. If Joe Biden keeps spending the way he is and never stops increasing, it will literally be cheaper to fucking do the free college thing and, give every American some dumbed down form of single payer than it is to literally just let Joe Biden spend, and get basically nothing out of it. So
and speaking of the college thing, I just remembered, I didn't put this on the script, but essentially, with this spending agreement, McCarthy snuck in there that Joe Biden couldn't do student debt relief until his term is over. So there's also that W as well. So,
I mean, but that's the thing, though. It is kind of a W, but we're already spending the money. We're just not spending on anything that we actually get anything from. I think that's the rub, Like, what are we spending all this money on? These trillions in debt. What are they going to? We already know 200 billion is going to Ukraine, but what else is it going to? That 5.5 trillion, nuclear fucking bill, that infrastructure bill. What is most of that going to?
Nobody could tell you. That bill was
genuinely
thousands
don't
of
know.
pages.
It's thousands of pages, and most of that money is just lost. No citizen could ever hope to trace where all that money is going.
I think we should
where their money is going.
I think we should invent a new rule in Congress or pass a new bill that states, unless you have read the bill you're voting for in its entirety, you cannot vote on it. That should be my rule. So when thousands of pages of bills are brought upon Congress, they can literally not vote for it.
They could write those shit in like 30 pages.
They could, but
they totally could.
They so could, bro.
The problem is they want to overspend, so they write these bills that are thousands of pages, and they sneak in all these little things where they get spending. Yeah, it's ridiculous for sure.
And I really just have to point out here, I am not a Bernie bro. Bernie is a socialist, and you all know what I think about socialists, right? But I genuinely had to Bernie simp there for a second. Because Joe Biden, in being, the wise, moderate Democrat candidate, has just been fucking the country so bad that I feel like if this keeps going, Bernie might have actually had a lesser degree of an impact, like a negative impact, on the country. And I can't believe I'm saying that because I always thought that if we had Joe Biden, sure, it'd be bad. It wouldn't be like good for the country. But at least we know that most likely nothing would happen. He'd be a moderate candidate because that's what he ran on. But that's fucking smoke and mirrors. He is not a moderate candidate. He's an extreme radical candidate, but he has no theory. He doesn't have an ideological basis for what he does. He only listens to other people who do. And the resulting consequence is trillions going down the drain. You know, trillions in debt, trillions in taxpayer money that nobody other than the bill makers know where the fuck it's going to. It's literally being destroyed, except it's not, because if it was being destroyed, at least inflation would go down.
True.
God. So yeah, you know, when it's 2025 or 2026 and we're full deep in a, you know, Great Depression light, you know who to thank. Just saying.
Us. Like, come on. No, but I do agree, like, but let's be real here. Who's really pulling the strings? I don't think it's Biden. I really don't think. He's too old and decrepit, bro. There's no way.
Yeah, true.
Nah,
Like-
that's what I was saying. He doesn't have a fucking ideological theory. Trump had an ideological theory. If you wanted to disagree with Trump's, like, theory, that's something you could do. How can you disagree with Biden's theory? It's literally just, like, he's submitting to forces more dominant than him. And he's the fucking president.
You know, I think one of my greatest thumbnails I ever made, I can't remember what podcast episode it was for, but I remember the thumbnail very clearly. It was a picture of Joe Biden being a puppet and Kamala Harris controlling him. Here, I'll put it in the Soul Chat and I'll put it up on the screen. I think this was like one of my best pieces of artwork ever. It's
no, but the thing is, though, I think even Kamala is kind of a puppet. I think Kamala definitely knows what she's doing more.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
No, she's 100% puppet. Because why do you think she made him vice president, bro? She's literally made fun of him like before the like he became VP. Like she's only there for the black vote. She's literally just there for the black vote. That's real here.
You know, it's actually hard to say what she's there for, because Joe Biden actually gets the black vote more than Kamala. And the thing with Kamala is,
which is hilarious considering Biden's history.
Right, but the thing about, well, it's because of his history with Obama. But the thing about Kamala is that she's very unpopular in California, ironically. It's because of her weed reforms, where she would lock up a whole bunch of people for smoking weed, and then she would laugh about it on a podcast when they asked her if she smoked weed. It was the most hypocritical thing ever. I don't smoke weed. I don't like weed personally. But I don't think you should be locked up for smoking weed.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, why is it the
disagrees.
government's business? Literally. Okay, there was this huge fucking, like, leftist campaign in California to legalize weed. That was a huge thing, right? And you could argue that it had positive effects. You could argue it had negative effects. I'm frankly ambivalent on it. I think it was a good thing, but I think there were probably some consequences. Probably some consequences that, you know, we probably should have just learned to deal with. But that's just me, right? But the idea of this, like, endless drug pursuit for something that's frankly kind of light, like weed. And then you have Kamala over here basically betraying her entire party by being so fucking anti-weed and anti-drug, right? Like really hard. And but nobody cares. The thing is, and I learned this. I used to think that the left was constantly infighting. And that's true. But there's a little bit of an asterisk there. They only infight when they don't have to be unified. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They only infight when they can. But when they have to be unified on something, when it's about establishment Democrats finally gaining political control, or I shouldn't say finally, they've been doing this shit since 2012, but like when it's establishment Democrats gaining control, all the infighting stops immediately. Even if it's literally like leftists in the establishment, you know, fighting against, you know, leftists on the ground, and like the more like, you know, progressive or the traditional socialists. When it's these three brawling, but it's against the Republicans, they'll just stop. They stop infighting. For some reason, the purity spiral stops. Only temporarily, of course. As soon as they're in power and the thing gets passed, then the infighting picks right back up as if nothing happens. But it's very interesting because I just always sort of believed that the left was naturally prone to infighting, and every group is prone to infighting, but the left specifically because their ideology isn't based on truth, it's based on dogma. But the thing is, they can unify, just only when it's absolutely necessary. Like, nobody from the left really called Kamala out for this really anti-weed, anti-drug stance. It was right-wingers. It was conservatives.
To be fair, Tulsi Gabbard, who's not really a Democrat, but also a Democrat, called her out for it on the Democratic stage when they were having debates. But that was only Tulsi Gabbard. And Tulsi Gabbard has kind of aligned herself with the right now, so that's kind of saying a lot.
It's hypocritical. It's hypocritical, and this whole thing it reeks of in-party preference.
Yeah, I will say one thing that the Democrats are good at is unifying their base. Republicans are really bad at this, and that's why Kevin McCarthy almost did not become Speaker of the House. Remember when that was the thing?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I feel like it almost works in reverse for Republicans, for right-wingers. Like, when establishment right-wing people are trying to get into power, all of the right-wing infighting starts, and then as soon as the opportunity passes them by, it's all talk of, right unity and, anti-communist action and all that shit. And it's interesting to me because it really just does seem like a losing strategy. And I think personally that while you shouldn't compromise on your beliefs, I think we all do stand to lose a lot if radical left-wing ideological theory progresses any more and infects any more than it already has. It's already pretty bad, but it could get way worse. You know what I'm saying? The whole thought crime dystopia 2049, it's
for sure.
It's not guaranteed, but it's possible, and I don't want to live in that future, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, let's go back to
oh my god,
the spending topic.
I love our transition skills. It's great.
Speaking of transitions, let's go back to the original topic. I think I was talking about the key points on the debt ceiling. I mentioned how it was only going to be a percentage increase, but also let's make it clear that Kevin McCarthy also struck a deal on SNAP benefits. If you don't know what SNAP benefits are, it's basically food stamps. And in the bill, he said that, or he wrote in that that if you're under the age of 54 and you're able-bodied, it'd be a little bit more difficult for you to receive the benefits. You'd have to meet more requirements. And I think that's generally a good thing. I mean, if you're able-bodied and 53 years old, I mean, do you really need it?
I mean, McDonald's is hiring, guys. Come on, it's true here.
Yeah, it's true. He does have a point. I mean, let's be honest
kinda,
here.
yeah.
It's uncomfortable to say, but it's true.
It is uncomfortable, but the thing is, I feel like, yeah, what's up?
Sorry, you're far away.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I think I might have had some reservations that this was like a diversity poll, but in this specific instance, I think it is a little more reasonable. It's a lot more reasonable actually, because if you're disabled, it's obviously going to be a lot harder to work and to make money for yourself. And 53, that's pretty young, I don't know.
It's not even like it's not even all 53-year-olds. It's if you're able-bodied and 53, it's gonna be harder for you to get those.
Right, but it's not impossible. So if you have a legitimate reason, you'll still be able to get it. I think that's fine. Yeah.
I think that's perfectly fair. Honestly, I wouldn't be upset if it was increased just a little bit too. But you gotta start somewhere.
Exactly.
Regardless, I think this is overall a W for McCarthy. Because Joe Biden was basically saying he was never going to pass some sort of agreement with McCarthy. And he said that for 3 months. So the fact that this even happened and there was negotiating is surprising, especially when Joe Biden said he believes he has the power to increase the debt ceiling through executive order, which is totally unconstitutional. But that was the route he was going to go to, and I don't say this a lot, but kudos to Joe Biden. Thank God he didn't do something unconstitutional this one time.
Yeah, this one time. I was gonna say it's not exactly out of character for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, but
I really wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I wouldn't be
Such-
surprised, but I wouldn't I would have seen it coming. You know what I'm saying?
right. I mean, if they were gonna come to an agreement by June, which is in 2 days, this is the 30th. I was just gonna assume he was gonna go to an executive order. I never thought the United States would default just because of Joe Biden and him saying he was gonna make an executive order. The fact they came to an agreement is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Can't even lie.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's something.
And I think King Chao wants to add one last thing to this topic.
Do I? Oh yeah. Yeah. So I got a little bit of an update because all this info is like, what I want to say, a week old. Oh
Yeah.
Yeah. Give or take.
Well, I mean, the agreement was like 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
3 days ago. So I got a little bit of an update. So basically, nobody could come to a reasonable debt ceiling. Nobody. Nobody it was Congress, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They couldn't figure it out. The Democrats and the Republicans. So instead, there. Oh my god, I can't. Okay, so the debt ceiling has been temporarily disabled completely until January 1st, 2025. 19 months of completely unrestricted, unlimited debt.
That's so stupid.
Pile it on, why don't you? 19 months. It's interesting why they chose 2025, given that should be about the time that Joe Biden is out of office. Give or take 17 days. So basically, for the rest of Joe Biden's term, the debt ceiling, gone. Reduced to atoms. It doesn't exist anymore. Just pile it on. Print more money, you know what I'm saying? Let's just nuke the American economy. Why don't we, right? Why don't we just why don't we just Oh my god, my brain hurts. It's just why, right? The thing is, I think you could probably make a pretty solid argument that the debt ceiling is a bit of I don't know, a redundancy. I wouldn't make that argument, but you definitely could, right? But this is different. This is the government basically being completely incapable of agreeing to their own limitations, right? And setting themselves up for their own limitations, right? That they specifically set to be a last resort barrier from complete financial collapse. And basically just saying, oh, we'll figure it out later. And by later, I mean in 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, you bring up a good point. If inflation gets out of hand and then it gets so bad to the point where we have 100% inflation, worst case scenario, right? And then the next administration comes. If the debt ceiling can't be increased, I mean, we're kind of fucked, So this could be something that backfires for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost kind of an how could it not, right? Because, leaving this up to future presidents, there's pretty much, 2 ways that it could have gone, right? If there's another Democratic president, we're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of fucked because then they're basically either going to do the shit again, which would be, this again, but worse because it would be doing it again. Or there'd be a Republican president, in which case they would probably try to default for political gain. But then by then, it'll be too late. So, that's just fantastic, right? Everybody is so happy about this information. 19 months of no debt restriction for the federal government, with a president that is specifically known for being incapable of managing spending.
Mm-hmm.
for his entire term.
Yep.
Yes! Yay! Everybody throw a party. This is about to be such a
Hell yeah, bro.
great situation. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. No. 19 months. This was posted in May. So that's no.
Wake up, nigga, wake up.
Wait,
What?
no, I was right. Wait, no, I'm retarded. Sorry. I thought
I'm kind of retarded.
Yeah, I'm kind of retarded. No cap. I was thinking I was doing some like mental gymnastics. I thought it was like 24 months or something. I thought it was gonna be like June 1st, 2025. No, it's January 1st. I was just being stupid. I kind of forgot how long years were there for a sec. Anyways,
Yeah.
but yeah, so that's what's going on in the White House. Unlimited debt forever, or for 19 months until the end of time, or Joe Biden's term. It will be endless debt. You guys do know, eventually we're gonna have so much debt that it would literally be more profitable for the US to go to war with our debtors, than to actually pay them back, right?
Aren't we at that point already?
Kinda, but it's just gonna keep getting worse.
Speaking of something that gets worse all the time, Jeffrey Epstein.
What? How? He's dead. He totally
Oh
killed
my
himself
gosh,
for real,
that's
guys. It's
such
over.
a bad
He's
transition.
over. Why?
All right, let me explain to
Such a
the
bad
small
transition.
brains over
The
here why that
small
was.
brains? Oh, hell nah.
Let me explain to you guys why that was the best transition ever.
That was the worst transition. Like,
That was
Every
the worst
time.
transition ever.
Bro, think about it. When we found out Jeffrey Epstein killed himself, that was bad, right?
I
Then we found out his client list. That was even worse. And
His
guess
what?
what? His client list. And guess what?
what?
We found out
He's
who
still alive.
his two sons are. And they are the Island Boys.
I'm an island boy. I forgot their lyrics.
Yeah, they kind of fell off. But hear me out. All right, this was a conspiracy going around Twitter. The Island Boys are related to Jeffrey Epstein. Either- Yeah, go for it.
Actually, Island Boys, like the music people, or like
Yeah.
your dead ass?
I mean, it's a conspiracy. But hear me out.
Let him
Nah.
cook.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you guys a picture, and you guys are gonna have to tell me if these two pictures look alike.
Okay, put in the chat.
I'm highlighting it.
Dude, I think you might have lost
Nah.
it, my guy.
All right, hear me out.
No,
Hear me out.
no.
The Island Boys. What state are they from?
Florida, no?
Where was Jeffrey Epstein's whole whorehouse in?
An island?
Palm Beach, Florida.
Okay.
Guess what?
Okay, now
Guess what?
but
Wait,
hold on.
wait.
But the hair is different.
Wait,
The hair is
wait,
different, though.
Hold up. There's an explanation for that, but hold up.
And they have different skin tones. What are you
No, they
talking
don't.
To be
about?
fair,
No, they
to
do.
be fair,
No, they do.
to be fair, Chao, the hair can change due to the humidity in the air, so that would explain their hair and them not taking showers as well.
All right, hear me out. Was Jeffrey Epstein a weird individual?
Yeah.
A weird individual.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Are the
Kind of an
Island Boys
understatement,
weird?
but okay.
Are the Island Boys weird?
That's kind of a weird connection, but
Yeah,
okay,
but-
yeah, I
All right,
guess.
hear me out. Watch this clip.
Bro, we were letting you cook, but you were burning down the kitchen.
Bro, hurry up, bro. Who let this man cook, bro?
Alright.
Who let this man cook?
Guess what? The Island Boys' father, according to them, is dead. And guess what? You know who's dead?
Oh my god.
Jeffrey
Bro,
Epstein.
who let this man cook, bro? Get
All right, let's go watch this clip.
Who
Shut
let
up. Let's
him
go watch this
cook,
clip.
though?
Who let him
Watch this
cook,
clip.
bro?
Watch
Who
this
let him
clip.
cook, bro? No, bro. Who let this man cook?
Watch
bro?
this clip.
Do you know who Epstein is?
Yes.
Wow. How do you know about him?
Because he's your dad. You showed me a picture.
Yo, watch your mouth. Yo, watch your mouth. My dad is dead, homie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah. Yo, she almost got wood.
I didn't mean it like that. You know I wouldn't mess like that.
What?
Bro, no way, bro. There's no way she said that. Is that his girlfriend or what?
Yeah, that's his girlfriend.
Damn, bro. Oh, bro,
Bro, TikTok is built different.
bro, damn, bro.
So
Bro,
now do you guys believe me?
He's about to
I
beat his
don't
girl up
know,
this whole time,
man.
bro.
uh,
I feel like they're
Alright.
just doing it for clout. No, I feel like they're doing it for clout because that's what they always do. They always
Hear
do
me
shit
out.
for clout.
Hear me out. It's confirmed that Jeffrey Epstein is related to the Island Boys. Let's go, boys.
How's
what
Poggers
do
in the
you
chat.
mean
chat.
it's confirmed?
Poggers in the chat.
Where, bro? Where's your chat, bro?
You
Where's
only
your chat?
have coincidental evidence
Bro, but
and
look
a
at this.
lot of assumptions.
Do you see the picture of Epstein?
Yes.
What do you see?
I see Epstein.
Alright, what do you see next to Epstein?
2 little boys.
Alright, now what do you see in the right picture?
What? Oh my god.
I mean, it makes sense. Think about it. Jeffrey Epstein, he kind of fucks with everyone that he comes across. He makes them weird.
Dude, you are
Prince Andrew?
something else.
Prince Andrew
You are
was
saying-
a normal guy up
you
until
are
he
saying-
met Jeffrey Epstein.
You are saying.
And look how he turned out. Look how these guys turned out. They have face tattoos everywhere. They're really slim. They look like they get 0 bitches. Come on, bro.
He literally has a girlfriend.
Wait, what? Why doesn't do anything?
I think that's his girl. But anyways, I think I made my point. You guys tell us in the comments where you stand.
Oh my god. Are we actually floating this? Okay. I
Yep, we're gonna put this on.
Look, is
on
it
YouTube.
possible?
Yes.
It is possible. But is it likely? No. No, I'm sorry, but this is so fucking schizophrenic. Okay, 2 boys, right? Like 2 boys on Epstein's Island. Look at these random ass guys. Don't they look weird? Guess who else was weird? Jeffrey Epstein.
No, but look at the boys in the picture. They look like twins.
No. Well,
No,
they don't.
Look at their face. Look at their face. They're just different hair color.
Do I need to?
Guess what? Look at the picture. The Island Boys have different hair color.
Okay, so clearly somebody failed biology. Do you know how genes work?
Actually, I
Do you
took
know how
honors biology.
Okay, well clearly it's not showing. Do you know how dominant and recessive genes work?
Shut up. Exactly, it's my point. There's two
How
similar,
is that your
dude.
point?
They're too similar.
My guy, if they were twins, they would either both be blonde or neither of them would be blonde. They have different facial structures. They have different hair. They're
I
different.
mean, facial
height.
structure could change throughout their like.
Yes,
when they
exactly.
Even the island
Think about
boys.
what if Jeffrey Epstein was dyeing the kid's hair so it's a cover up?
Are you
I don't think-
serious?
I don't think
Yes.
he dyed it. I think he just told them dye or
That's so
had someone do
fucking
it for them.
extra, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, that clip is sus, bruh.
Okay. Occam's razor. What's more likely?
No, no.
Okay.
Oh,
One.
no.
One.
Yeah, definitely what I said is more
Okay,
likely. Let's be honest.
what is more likely? All right. So Occam's razor says that the simplest solution is most likely the correct one, right? The one that
Bro,
requires
look at these
the
fucking
least
individuals. Do
amount
they
of
look
assumptions.
simple? Do they look simple? They look like they're fucking crackheads on the street that are
No,
fucking
no, no,
homeless
no,
who
no, no.
lost
Hear
all
me
their
out,
fucking
hear me
money to gambling.
I agree. That doesn't
that
mean
is
they're
something.
connected to Epstein.
But how does it make it that it's not like?
Okay, but okay, now you're trying to shift the burden of proof. I am not proving that it is not Jeffrey Epstein's kids. You are proving that it is.
I'm
That's
not
how the
proving
burden of
shit,
proof works.
Well, he already showed his proof. So where's your proof that
But
it's
it's not proof.
It's
I
proof,
mean,
bruh.
Okay. Proof is relative, right?
It is correlation,
technically that
not
is proof.
causation. And even
Technically,
then,
proof is a human construct.
oh my god.
Oh, not this shit
You
again.
do not
No,
use my arguments against me.
Your argument's technically
I-
a human construct.
I am the human construct guy. Not you. Okay? Not you. I am the one who knocks.
Tell us in the comments who do you think's correct, me or the bozo King Chao?
I am the one who sucks cock. Okay, next topic.
Wait, what?
Whoa,
Yo,
whoa, whoa.
Yo.
Nah.
Hey, yo.
Next topic, though. Next topic.
All right. Okay,
Okay. It could be true, but I'm telling you, there are too many coincidences. It's it seems to be kind of shaky evidence. They could always just be doing this shit for clout, keeping the mystery about them. so that they, get more attention on them. If that's true, then it fucking worked. Hook, line, and sinker. If it's not, bro, what a fucking rabbit hole to go down. Anyways, so that is the King Chao take.
Speaking of conspiracy theorist, John fucking Zerka. Okay, you guys probably don't know who he is.
I really don't know.
I've been watching him for a bit. He's been recently going viral because he's been going on podcasts and doing the thing, the Andrew Tate effect that Mr. Beast said. And people are clipping him up. And the thing that he kind of went viral for earlier this week was going on the Fresh and Fit podcast and making a girl cry.
Sounds like a Chad move.
So if you guys watch this
Okay.
first clip, you will understand his appeal.
Here, so you guys just broke up because you wanted to move with your sister? Yeah, he was really good and all, but I wanted to move out to Miami to be able to have more connections with people.
Well, no. She gave up a 3-year marriage to go to Miami. A 3-year marriage for Miami. She said, well, he didn't let me go to Miami.
You say men.
She threw away a 3-year marriage. This is the truth. I'm trying to say 40 fucking years of your life. You're doing 40 years of old.
Like, women can't handle the truth. They really can't, bro.
Where are these women's father? Why am I doing the job? I'm not the dad, bro. I'm not supposed to give the truth bomb.
Oh, the fucking tag at the end. Red pill rants. Take the red pill, man. God, that got fucking ruined for me. Whenever somebody said, "Oh, you just got red pilled," that was fine. Honestly, that was fine because it basically just meant like, there's the truth underneath everything that you didn't see. It was Matrix, right? But then fucking Andrew Tate and all of these fucking. Oh god, all these I don't even want to call them like men's help guys because it's so much more beyond that. It's all this fucking hustle culture. It's I don't know, man. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this bullshit. I'm not a fan of Tate. I'm not a fan of any of his clones. I think the mindset that they're trying to push is incredibly toxic to the softer parts of human life. And yes, those parts do matter.
Alright, you don't like that clip, but maybe you'll like his take on 16-year-olds getting married.
Okay, let's see this. Let me see this. No, hold on. Let him cook.
Bro, last time let him cook, I don't know. Like, he said
Alright, just watch the clip. Just watch
Yeah,
the
okay, he burned out the kitchen, but that's why we got a new one. That's good. Let's see this. Let's see his shit. If this is not based, oh god, it's another fucking one where it's a women huddled around.
Wait, bro, is that Sneeko in the clip?
Shit!
Bro, is that
Sneeko in the center?
Wait, bro. Sneeko straight up is like a cuck.
Hold up,
Alright,
hold up. We'll watch more Sneeko. There's more Sneeko in the final clip.
Oh, bro, Rumble hat, lol. Okay, let's see this. This better be good.
16-year-old boy marries a 16-year-old
You didn't say
girl.
that. You said 16-year-old
Watch
women.
the clip. This
You
bitch is a
said
retard.
No. It was your tweet.
A 16-year-old boy and a 6-year-old girl is what I said.
You said 16-year-old women were ready for
You
marriage.
said you fuck Lizzo. Shut the fuck up, you liar. I said a 16-year-old boy.
So, Zerka, would you marry a 16-year-old?
Let me finish. Like, let's not pretend
Okay.
I'm not the star of the show.
Yeah, you are the star. Would you marry a 16-year-old if you could?
Catch up. So I said in this study that I read, it made sense. And you know what's so funny?
Zerka, would you marry a 16-year-old?
All you women who are
Stop dodging the question. Would you marry a 16-year-old if you could?
I
know, don't look at me like that.
No, I don't like. I like 18. But now check this out.
Finally.
I read this study, and you know what's so funny? All the girls who try to cancel me for it, all of you girls in this room are freaking out that a 16-year-old would be having sex with their married partner. All you whores had sex at 16. Gross. That's the fucking funny part of that tweet. It was bait. Yo, we're pretending. Who lost their virginity like me? Pure heart. I lost it at 20. None of you. You guys are fucking in rollerblades like disgusting animals, and you're acting like me reading a study.
Yo, this guy just calls this bitch a retard, bro.
Called the woman a retard. Low-key based. Okay, let's keep going.
He's spitting though.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
they've all probably had sex at 16.
Yeah,
Like, goes for me.
that's based. I'll give him that. I still don't like this format. I still don't like this format, and I still wouldn't like this guy in other contexts. But okay, rare W. Rare W.
All right. Now he also went viral for slipping up twice.
Slipping up twice? Like
what? What do you mean slipping up?
Like with N-word?
No, well, he says N-word openly, but
okay,
maybe we can talk about that too. Watch this clip.
Hey, yo, dude, I want to date you. Look at you.
I'm 13!
Yo, you look fucking 48, bitch!
Bro, no man, that's a slip up. That's the EDP moment, bro. Man's just looking for a cupcake, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Bro,
he was looking for a cupcake, bro.
There's a second slip up. There's a second slip up.
I want to date you.
In the same clip, or is there different?
A different clip.
A different
this
clip?
was with Sneeko.
No. Hold up. Back it up. Why did she look like that? She was 13. She was 13.
Well, like that's like more because I think there's more like growth hormones in the like especially in the chickens nowadays, so it causes like.
Also, she's a fat bitch, so there's also that.
Hey yo, chill.
Okay,
sorry. I was giving like a scientific thing. You're like, nah, she's a fat bitch, bro. She's a whale, bro. She's a fucking
what? I don't see
she's
it.
A white fucking silverback whale, bro.
Silverback whale. That's a silverback gorilla. Okay, look, she's probably on the bigger size. It's harder to say she's 13 because
you just called her a whale, bro. What do you mean probably?
Okay, hold on. I want to see the second video.
All right, fine.
See this. Okay.
Actually, we would make a great double date. I like you on the left, and I think Zerka likes the girl on the right.
They're both on the left. What up, girls? I want to kiss you guys.
How old are you?
What the
Oh, I got that white bitch smiling. Let's go.
Stop. How old are you guys?
Underage. Well, you just
like
yeah.
How underage though? Like your birthday's next week type shit?
Like we can't go to Starbucks, white bitch?
And I will be turning 15 in a month.
Change my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Love's so hard to find.
We got him.
No cap. Oh my god.
No way, bro.
No fucking way.
Man's got
Who would be surprised? Who would be surprised that he'd be attracted to kids? Who would be surprised?
All right. To be fair, the bitch is driving. How can you be 14
and
driving?
Wait. That is true though. I'm pretty sure that's cap, bro. I'm pretty sure it's like 17. Or like maybe the one to the left is 15 and the other one's like 17. Right? But
okay, keep in mind the girl who said she was 14 turning 15 was in the passenger seat.
Exactly, that's what I was trying to say.
She looked
like
significantly younger than the girl who was
way.
driving.
Who's a child, bro? Like who's attracted to
That's
the child?
True.
No
Sneeko was attracted to the left one. Zerka was attracted to the right one, driving.
Bro, Sneeko like fell off. Let's be real here. He fell off. Like he used to be base, but then he started being a cuck, bro.
Yeah, he was never on.
You guys want to watch the clips?
He tried to copy Andrew Tate and then like failed after like Andrew Tate went down. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like
again, was Andrew Tate ever up? Nah,
yeah, he was always up, bro.
No,
he's
no,
never down. No, he's only down with lung cancer or something.
He was bottom G.
He's always top G, bro.
I added a clip of him saying the N-word.
You know what? We'll compromise and say he's a switch.
No, because like the thing is, like Sneeko, he's a cuck because he allows his girl to have sex with other men, right? And he wants to watch. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's literally a textbook cock.
Exactly. So he's a cuck, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know if like even if he wasn't, I don't know, still very cringe.
And he started beef with like Mr. Beef for no reason.
Oh,
so,
true. Nah, Mr. Beast the goat.
Yeah, bro. Like.
Okay, let's see this. Let's see
this man say the N-word for the 50th time.
That's him saying the N-word.
Whoa.
We live on McQueen's YouTube channel.
Yes, sir. Let's go, man. John Zerka is about to be lit ass show.
And these guys are gonna jump me if I say nigga.
Is he white?
He's apparently,
bro.
Apparently he's
bro. No. Hold on. I need to send this. I need. Look, please.
Oh, no,
look.
Where?
Put this up on the screen. Censor the username and put this up on the screen.
What?
All right, I'll read it. If Jesus was alive today, he would say the N-word too. Since Jesus is God, it means he created the word. Tonight when I pray and say my our Father, I will
Wait,
thank God for creating that word and being based.
but
Jesus is king, and
but
Zerka.
he's not God though.
By the way, I want to clarify. He did not say N-word in that tweet. He said the N-word. He's like, you said it. You know?
No, yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Also, apparently he's Albanian, so he's not exactly black. If that's what you're wondering, Sunnyhawkeye.
What got me little shit?
I've been calling you that for a whole bunch of time. And if you don't know where Albania is, it's basically close to Greece. So it's pretty white, kind of. What are your guys' thoughts on John's fucking Zerka, guys?
Not gonna lie, it's kind of retarded.
I kind of like him. I kind of like the retardation.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. It's just like kind of puts right wingers down, you know.
What about you, King Chao?
Hmm.
You like John fucking Zerka?
I don't know. To me, it's kind of 50-50. Saying the N word is based take on the 16-year-old marriage thing, like calling out all those women. That's also pretty based. I don't know, man. Kind of fell off on Omegle, but
it was kind of funny.
It was funny. It was funny, but also like, bruh. Like, okay, the thing is, right? And this is sort of a deeper conversation. Is, like, it's kind of confusing with the whole like sexuality like conversation, because ultimately I think I'm kind of torn between saying that it is a choice and that it's not a choice. I'd say that the identity is probably a choice, but the attraction isn't, at least to some extent. That might contradict what I've said before, because I've probably said gay is a choice, but I choose it anyway, kind of thing. I might have said that before. But the fact of the matter is that the attraction itself is instinctual and it's primal, and you can't really control that very much, if at all. And so the thing is, Zerka being attracted to these women even though they're underage, like that, he doesn't have control over that, right? So on some level, it's kind of hard to fault him for it. But on the other hand, like, he probably should have asked for age first. And when they said they were 13 or 14, that would have been an immediate, like, stop right now, Like, I don't know. This sort of gets into the conversation of, like, I feel like if I bring this up, it's gonna be another fucking clip, and I don't really want to be clipped for this again. It was bad enough when I brought out incest, but bro, like,
I remember that saga.
I think you can probably get where I'm going with this, but basically,
yeah, you like kids.
Like, fucking god. No, I don't like kids.
I don't know. You saying like attraction towards kids is like not his fault. So like,
well, no, hold on. No. What I'm saying is he doesn't have control over it. He's obviously responsible for any actions that he does, but he doesn't have like control over his attraction. It's instinctual, It's subconscious. And while he doesn't have control over that, he does have control over his actions, right?
I will say this in this whole debate. I don't think he's attracted to the younger people. I just think that on Omegle and all these other kind of websites where you have your cameras on, it's kind of hard to tell. Like, even me, right when I saw it without any context, I kind of was like, okay, maybe this person could have been over age. So,
I love how you say overage.
Or age.
No, I know what you're saying, but it's just kind of funny because you're like saying like,
I know, the most retarded way too.
Well, no, she's overaged.
She's a whale, dude. It's not my fault.
No, oh my god.
She is not even that fat, bro. You're crazy.
She's not that fat, bro. Like Shawty Bay, bro. You guys know who Shawty Bay is?
No.
All right, bro.
I know who Lizzo is though.
Let me show you a clip. Let me show you like.
All right.
Shawty, bro. I found this out like through Corver. Well, let me see. All right, bro. This. Wait, let me see. This will work. All right, bro. I'm putting in the chat. This is a whale, bro. This is a whale.
No.
Post a picture of me, bro. Nah.
You want to know a whale?
Whale.
I can show you a whale if you want to see it.
It's an actual whale.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
No.
I don't know. Am I bigger than her? I don't know.
You want to see a whale? I got you,
All
man.
right. Let me see.
Wait a minute, I just realized something.
Kind of, but not really. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
You're on crack if you disagree with me.
No, I will say the thing about Lizzo is like
She literally is a whale.
okay, but she kind of owns it though, and that's kind of based.
It was
Now
crazy.
her fan base is so cringe. She's
True.
like, oh, that's peak women. Oh my gosh,
True.
peak women.
But I'm just saying, like, I think fat people who can like sort of like accept, you know, that they are, you know, fat, not like mauled and cope for fucking hours about, oh, my foot is fat acceptance. It's actually plus sized. I'm actually big boned. Like all those fucking like fat people who are just huffing copium all the time, along with their fucking double sized Oreo milkshakes, of course. But I'm just saying, like, if you're fat and you can actually like accept that you're fat, and of course ideally you actually want to like try to make an effort to change it and like lose the weight. I don't know, that's based, right? Like, I don't really have a problem with that. And she's not even that big. I mean, she is, right? Like yeah, she has a double chin. I see that, right? But I don't know, right? I've seen bigger. Like, you could do a whole lot worse, bro.
What? What'd you do?
Bro.
You're disgusting.
Okay. I will say this.
That's her album cover. That's not even me.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Okay. I don't know why. It had to be naked, you know? I don't really get that part. I will say, god damn, like, the thing about like fat girls is it is kind of like a cheat code, because like they're all like, you know, like caked up, you know what I'm saying?
I will say, Lizzo recently had a weight loss thing.
Oh my god,
She lost,
they're caked up because they keep eating cake. Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up.
Lizzo actually had
I'm
a weight
right
loss
though.
journey.
I'm right, and you can't even disagree.
Listen. Lizzo had a weight loss journey, and then the media was kind of shitting on her. So I think that's also not very good. That
what?
Yeah, this was a while ago. Like probably a year ago, she lost like 50 pounds, and she posted about it, and then the media was kind of attacking her for not, like, kind of accepting her being fat or being okay with herself. It's kind of bad when you have the media doing that, but hey,
Wait, but it's like, the fuck is stupid. Like, it's her I'm using their own argument against them. It's her body, her choice. Like,
yeah,
the fuck. Don't preach something and then like go back on it just so it fits your narrative.
now if you guys want to talk about something more lighthearted, and it's really quick, it's like a 5-second thing.
What?
Apparently, there's a guy named Al Pacino. He's
Pacino?
80. Al Pacino. He's 82 years old, and he's expecting his 4th child with his 29-year-old girlfriend.
But like, Al Pacino's a goat though. He's the actor, right?
I don't know who this guy is.
Send a picture. Is he in the chat or the? Where? It's not even on the fucking script.
It's not. I just saw it, like, on Twitter. He's
chat?
83. My bad.
Yeah. Al Pacino. He's the goat though.
Yeah, he's kind of the goat for having a child at like 83. That's kind of crazy.
No, he's a goat, like actor, like everything, bro. Like, he's well known.
Way to go!
He's in the.
God, like KYKA.
He was in the Godfather.
No, like KYKA though.
He was, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he was like the.
Go like KYKA. KYKA 69.
I think it's kind of
like you.
I think it's kind of based that he's having his 4th child.
I mean, hey, if you got the money and you like can support
Bro, there's
it,
no way you're trying
raise
to
it,
ignore me. That's crazy.
like.
I am the goat.
We know KYKA's a furry, bro. We know.
No, what?
We know that already.
I don't want to hear it. In the profile picture.
Bro, says the 2 furries in the call. No way.
I'm not furry. The fuck?
What? Bro,
I'm not
I ain't a
furry, the
furry.
fuck?
What are you talking about?
Oh, shut up.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I'm not afraid.
No,
of
I'm
fuck.
only afraid when I feel like it.
I'm gonna cut that out for respect.
No, you're not. You're gonna make it a fucking clip like always. It's great because like I'd be always clipping you guys saying like really sus shit when we playing games. Whenever it's Sons of Liberty, that's your revenge. That's your time for the counterattack.
Yeah. Speaking of counterattacks, AOC clapped back in an AOC parody account.
Oh,
No way,
wait,
bro.
wait, hold on, guys. Before we continue with this topic, fuck, KYKA.
KYKA.
I think you actually pulled off a solid transition for once.
Hell yeah, I did.
I mean, you know, that's
He
really
didn't really
good.
put a transition. He just put a fucking
No, but he
topic
did.
that he already had in
No,
Twitter,
but
bro.
he did though. He mentioned, you know, the counterattack, and he mentioned, I don't know, that was pretty good. I mean, the thing is, you really should be better at transitions, considering, you know, you'd be planning on transitioning soon.
What?
Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Says the transgender dude. What the fuck?
What?
That was good. That was good. That was good. That was funny.
Got him.
I laughed.
Got him. Bozo free. All right. Go on about your fucking AOC, you know, like lover life dream anyway.
Hey, yo, AOC kind of got knockers on her. But anyways.
What? That's crazy. Remember when she was going off about how
I mean, she does,
like,
though.
all Republicans
She does,
like,
right?
secretly
She does.
want to date her? Why are you proving her right?
Bro, have you
Because
seen
How
this?
does that feel?
She's hot, though. But she's hot. Like, you can't even deny that.
Please turn
Have you
this
seen
into a
that?
clip. This is too good.
You can't deny that, though.
I'm gonna turn this into a clip. Yo, let me put a picture in the
I
chat.
really can though, dude. It's buck teeth. Are you kidding me?
Dude, look at that.
AOC buck teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
What? Oh my god.
Look at this.
That's an I'll take. Sorry. Oh, let's see this shit. This is about to be ass. Okay. Okay, that one with the blue dress. Okay, maybe. All right,
She's got knockers
I,
on her.
I could see that.
I mean,
okay, but
he's gay, so you wouldn't get it, you know?
I
Yeah.
thought you literally said I was bi before in the podcast.
No, but, like, it's to fit my narrative, so no.
Of course, that makes sense. That tracks.
So yeah, I mean, you know. But anyways, speaking of things,
Bro, you already in the transition. Just talk about her.
all right. So basically, there's an AOC parody account on Twitter that, as it says, or as I said it so, is a parody of AOC. And they're making tweets such as, quote, every time my boyfriend farts, I make him plant a tree to offset his carbon emissions.
Which is funny considering the whole thing about like the farts, like the cow farts, it's methane, not carbon dioxide, but sure.
And then another tweet, printing money is the only way to get out of inflation. Another tweet, they just took my blue check. I'm officially breaking up with Elon Musk. Another tweet, feeling cute, might go to the southern border for another photo shoot.
Okay. These are pretty funny. I don't know.
Now the irony in all this is that they're funny, but they're funny because there's some truth in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, right. They wouldn't be funny if they were just funny straw man, you know, like based on nothing. Yeah, it's got to be based on what? Based on facts and logic. Ben Shapiro mode. You know what I'm saying?
So the boyfriend farting, as King Chao pointing, is the cow farting thing. The printing money is the only way out of inflation is an actual democratic position. Unironically, the Elon Musk, or her thinking that Elon Musk is, or her breaking up with Elon Musk, that's funny because she thinks that every Republican wants to date her. The photo shoot is funny
Which you
because
both single-handedly just proved is correct, by the way. Just
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
no
and the
way.
photo shoot thing is funny because she actually had a photo shoot at the southern border. Remember that photo shoot where she was crying in that white dress at the southern border? Yeah, that was totally not staged, guys.
No, Democrats stage anything? I mean, Greta Thunberg, they don't do that shit, bro.
Yeah, and AOC responded to it recently. She said, quote, FYI, there's a fake account on here impersonating me and going viral. The Twitter CEO has engaged in it, boosting visibility. It is related, or it's releasing false policy statements and gaining spread. I'm assessing with my team how to move forward. In the meantime, be careful of what you say. And I'm like, all right, bitch. I mean, all right. You got some knockers on you.
Oh, that's crazy.
All right, and then the parody account responded to that tweet saying, quote, I'm still not going to date you. Which is, it's funny.
Based.
Yeah. And,
Yo, hold up. I'm gonna be right back. You guys carry the episode without me.
Carry the episode. So let's talk about AOC's knockers.
I agree. Let's just keep talking about those like that. Sheesh, bro.
We're gonna be roasting the comments, saying like, "Oh, we're objectifying women. Oh, this is the reason why women can't wear dresses." Bitch, why are you wearing that? Like, think about it. Look at that.
Like,
She's kind of exposing herself.
It's not like you're appeasing yourself. Let's be real here. Like, you're out there to get like positive feedback from others. Like, let's be real here.
All right, here's like a take. When women wear that type of dress, it's for male attention.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's pretty fair.
AOC wants male attention. That's why she thinks all Republicans want to date her. And honestly, she's kind of not wrong.
That's what I'm saying. This comes from two Dest 2 players that don't get bitches. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that. Yeah, no, I won't say that. I won't say that.
Say it.
No, it's a little too far.
No, but like you can cut it if it's too far or not.
No, but the thing is, it'll always be there.
No, but the thing about like if it's too far, you can cut it, right? So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but then it'll always be there, and then
no, but then you can cut it. No, you should cut it. You should say it. Say it.
No.
You put it in the chat, and I'll say it.
No.
Oh, pussy.
I know.
Pussy.
Hey, on a serious note, though.
What?
Fuck AOC.
Yeah, I would.
She'd kind of be like, I feel like she'd be toxic,
How old is she?
She's in her 30s, I think.
But too old.
How old is
I'm
she?
actually 9 years old, so.
She's 33, and like if I was in a relationship with AOC, I feel like it'd be toxic and her like fucking nagging at me all the time. You know what I mean?
Oh, just don't be toxic, bro. Why, bro? Women be toxic, men be toxic. This is just toxic age, bro. That's all I'm saying.
No, yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying, like, I do the smallest thing and she would fucking yell at me.
You don't know that. You don't know her personality, so like, how'd you know?
I don't know. She gives out that vibe.
But like, you always get bad vibes from everyone. So like, I feel like you're not a good vibe reader. You know?
Yeah. Maybe not. But
All
I
right.
think I am.
Are we done with this topic, or are we just like waiting for Chao to come back?
Speaking of Ezra Miller.
Oh, is that seriously on there?
No.
Is that on there? Bro,
No.
okay. I think the new Flash movie is gonna tank. I know we talked about this last podcast episode, but like Ezra Miller's whole shit kind of fucked DC and Warner Bros. Up. Like they're so down the pit of money. It's just hilarious.
Yeah.
Like they're just trying to get whatever they can at this point.
I want to watch it, but I won't.
I'm gonna boycott it. I'm not gonna watch it.
Honestly, the movie looks good,
Bro.
but I won't watch it.
Like if you watch it, you're basically supporting like child kidnapping and like thing is like his whole thing of like his excuse is he's trans. Like wasn't that one of yeah, he was saying that that's the reason why. Like it's his excuse and shit. I was like, oh, this is way back when the fucking whole scandal happened. So,
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. Apparently, he said to police, "He's not a sir. I'm transgender, non-binary." What the fuck does that mean?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
If you're transgender, then how can you be non-binary? Because isn't non-binary the you wanting to not be a part of a gender? But if you're transgender, aren't you transitioning to the different gender?
I mean, I don't know. Where's our gay like professional? Where is he?
Where's the gay
like,
professional?
He's taking shit, bro.
He's taking
the
that 1 hour long shit.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Hey, if you guys don't know what 1 hour long shits mean in our friend group, basically, he's jerking his Jimmy.
Is that what we called him? I thought it was just his shits take a long time.
No.
I thought we just called those a quickie.
No, well, look, the quickie is because he's jerking his Jimmy.
But like then it's not 1 hour then.
Well, I mean, for him, it's. Anyways.
I mean, you did talk about AOC and you did go to the restroom, so
Yeah.
there's a very big possibility.
Yeah. Yo, apparently Leafy is here being canceled right now.
He is? For what?
I have no clue.
That's funny. This whole time we were talking about this fucking topic, I was getting a new hand cannon.
Annoying if you have
Bro,
three of
you
them.
two talking about Destiny? I told you to carry the podcast.
You were gone for like 20 fucking thousand minutes. You were jerking your little Jimmy.
Bro, that's crazy.
Am I wrong?
Yes. Oh my god.
I didn't hear a no.
All right, where did we leave off?
We finished the
jerking
AOC
your
one. Wait, we
What?
finished the AOC thing, right?
Are you guys on Destiny right now?
Nah.
Of
Did you
course
just say
we're
yeah?
Destiny.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
took
whatever,
forever.
I guess.
Not too bad.
All right,
We took a
so
lot.
so where are we? Where are we?
We're on the
Uh,
second to last topic.
Alright, wait, hold on.
So
Let's finish the game
churches,
first.
and then there's
Hold
land.
on, let's finish the game first.
Okay, fine. You know this is just taking up time in the recording, right?
Yeah,
Bruh.
we realized that as soon as you left.
Very true, Vincent.
We made a funny haha joke about it.
We made a funny haha joke about you jerking your Jimmy.
Well, he did. I was saying you were taking a fat ass hour shit.
Yeah, that's actually true though.
Told you. Like,
I don't
this-
know.
okay.
Vincent, you were jerking your Jimmy, right?
Bro, nah. So you got fucking timed out. All right.
Alright, what did I do?
Not you.
No. Next topic. Now, on the news recently, there's been a huge like thing about the church I'm a part of, which is Church of Latter-day Saints, Church of Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints. Now, the what's happened is that my church, they invest, a lot of money into different places, and like one of the investments is for basically like a rainy day, so they invest in the Shell company, which is like oil, gas, all that, and what they invest was $32 billion. What they did wrong was they hid it from the government. Well, it wasn't them. It was like a branch of the investment company that they used to invest stuff in. And so they got fined like $5 million. And like they admitted they fucked up. Like they were in the wrong. But what came of it were many people saying that they didn't utilize their money in a good way. That they didn't invest into like homeless people and all that, which I feel like is wrong, because the church is literally known for helping people. They literally send money to help people in Africa, to help build churches, build a foundation, to help people in need. When there was like hurricanes and shit, the church was there helping out families in need who were homeless due to like the hurricanes down in Florida, or was it Houston? I forgot where. But yeah, I just find it like hypocritical that people will literally say like, "Ooh, why don't you do more for these people?" But what are they doing? Truly, they're just sitting down on their computers tweeting about this. Like, before you judge others, look upon yourself and do what you preach.
I think it's kind of base because they were hiding money from the government, so kind of a W.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
I think this whole conversation is basically like, I've sort of observed both sides in this one, and it's like the left thinks that churches getting tax breaks is sort of a vestige perhaps of like a long time ago, back when religion was frankly a little more relevant, and the right wing is like church getting tax break is good because churches do a lot of charity work and they do a lot of humanitarian efforts that are organized around perhaps more spiritual efforts rather than more materialistic ones, but they still do end up like like helping the poor and stuff for those spiritual reasons. And the thing is, I don't know, like I'm personally generally pretty anti-tax as it is, but of course it's kind of like if churches are going to get tax breaks, then they do actually have to be providing that service. So I think a system that would work is, instead of flat overall church tax exemptions, just blanket, it should probably be a system more like churches don't get tax exemptions, but for whatever work or for whatever money they put into helping the poor, those are rebates, those are write-offs. So the reason why I bring that up is, for example, like the Church of Scientology. They do basically no humanitarian work. They are basically a for-profit business hiding in the shell of a religion, and they get tax breaks. They get the tax breaks that all of their churches get, and that's kind of illegitimate because they're not actually helping anybody. They're a for-profit company, like masquerading as a church or as a religious institution. And so I think it makes sense that doing it based on the actual like help being done, rather than just being a blanket tax reduction for churches as a block, makes a lot more sense. Bro, again? That's crazy.
I'm gonna be real. As long as people are getting tax breaks, I'm all for it.
Well, no, I agree.
Just
right?
slide those tax rates. Just slide them to me, all right?
Honestly, I think the biggest thing is you should probably just be reducing the tax rate overall. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Taxes kill me in my paychecks.
No cap.
Yeah, honestly, if you're making under and I'm gonna say this, if you're making under 30K, you do not need to be taxed.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
there's no reason for you to be taxed.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm probably more of a fan of like a flat tax rate, but it's just really low.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that too. But people like to be progressive.
We're talking about fucking like 40% tax rate for people that are a certain economic block. No, I'm saying like flat tax percent rate, but we're talking like
flat 40%.
No, flat like 4%.
Oh, 4%.
Or
yeah,
honestly, maybe even just get rid of income tax altogether. We stick straight to sales tax and property tax, but that's it. And no inheritance tax either.
That's fucking horrible. I think sales tax is one of the worst things ever.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I know, because it's based on percentage, right? And that's kind of But I don't know. Income tax is worse though.
No, I agree. I like sales tax as a concept more because it's flat.
Yeah.
But hear me out. It's really high.
Yes,
there's
no
really
reason
high.
it should. That needs to go down too. See, the thing is, I am generally thinking like taxes are theft, right? And so, but the thing is, maybe that's just like the requirements of this kind of society. If you want to talk about that, fine, whatever. I'm open to that kind of discussion, but they need to be lowered significantly. The rate that we have of taxes right now is absolutely like unfeasible, and it is having economic sort of consequences that are larger than just people can't afford more luxury goods. It is genuinely like slowing the economy to a halt, because when people can't afford shit, then the economy slows down, and the supply chain slows down, and less goods are available to fewer people, and
yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
We're all saying the same thing. That's all I'm saying.
I honestly think more billionaires would pay taxes if it was a flat 4% tax rate, as Chao said. But
it's tax like 80%, guys.
Well, that's the thing, right? The thing about the billionaires in specific is the whole thing about the left right now is tax the rich, tax the rich. The thing is, first of all, if the taxes for rich are bad enough, they'll just find a loophole like they do already. But then the other thing is, if there are no more loopholes and it gets super fucking restrictive and intrusive, the rich will just leave, and they'll go to other countries with more lenient tax rates, and that's really bad, because then that means they take all their money with them, they take all their ancestry with them. The whole like tax the rich thing, it ends up making the problem way worse. And I have to think that some leftists probably want it to get worse so that they're closer to installing socialism because capitalism bad.
Yeah. Honestly, if you don't think 4% tax rate or like a flat tax rate that's pretty low is not good, if you really think about it, billionaires are already kind of paying that with all the tax breaks they get and all the loopholes they already take advantage of.
Yeah.
So,
That's
I mean,
what I'm saying.
you could either just make it accessible to all or accessible to a small minority of people. My take.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
Well,
that's
speaking about wealth.
Oh my god. Okay, so guys, this is not really a full-on topic. This is just a little something that I found. I think I've mentioned this in a previous podcast episode. I might have not. There is a subreddit. I know the Redditor in me is showing, called r/love for land chads. I might have mentioned it before, but here it is. This is a fork. This is an offshoot of the original subreddit, which was called Love for Landlords, which is landlords, right? And it was an ironic subreddit hosted by anti-landlord types, mostly leftists. That the whole thing was, everybody on the subreddit would LARP, or they would roleplay as being big landlord supporters, being big supporters of renting and and it was all this like ironic joke. It was a satire subreddit. And the thing is, even though I don't necessarily agree with the core message, I still found it kind of funny until the full-on fucking communists and China simpers came in and basically completely shitted it up by taking their already left-wing political stance and radicalizing it into no jokes allowed. We're literally just shitting on landlords with no pretense of irony other than the main subreddit banner. It's all just leftist propaganda because that's what leftists do. They propagandize, and they spread their ideology not through jokes or through memetics, but through propaganda, which is basically what that subreddit has become. Now, all of that aside, that's love for landlords. There were some people who were presumably not on the left, who were in love of landlords, and they were confused because I don't know, it's kind of weird, right? Like, why are there's all these like messages of I just evicted a single mother of 3 and that's based, but actually not, because fuck landlords. Like there's like there's that cognitive dissonance. So they created another subreddit called Love for Land Chads, where it's the irony of love of landlords, the whole like ironic sentiment of landlords good, but unironically, like completely deadpan straight, like single mother of 3 evicted, raised rent by 25%, but like good actually, like no irony.
Mm-hmm.
This subreddit is so fucking funny. I can't help. They have a fucking like landlord pride flag as their fucking logo. It's great. It's great. The top comment in this subreddit is this subreddit satire? Quote, to answer this commonly asked question, no, we are in fact not satire. Landphobes BTFO. It's fucking great. It's fucking great. Now, this gets to our topic. My Rentoids just sent me to this in the mail. By the way, Rentoid is a demeaning term for renter. So obviously everybody in the subreddit is kind of a clown. They're kind of a clown when it comes to these like landlord takes. But then this is the exact opposite of that. Please, KYKA, display the image on the screen. For everyone's sake, take this message seriously. You are too rich! A letter from your concerned friends. Hello, friend. We're concerned about the damage that you're doing to our society. You're too wealthy, and that's harming a lot of people. Millions of people are struggling to pay their rents mortgages, energy bills, and to afford healthy food. They don't have enough because you and others like you have too much. That's because resources are finite. The more you have, the less there is for others. And at the moment, you're taking more than your fair share. For things to improve, for people who don't have enough, some of your wealth must go to them. If you do nothing about inequality, you put us all in danger. History teaches us that wealth inequality breeds resentment and anger among people who are not wealthy. If we reach a point where those feelings boil over, then we'll see unrest and violence, which will endanger every one of us. This is a future we must avoid. As someone who is causing inequality, you have the means and the responsibility to fix it. You can do this by giving away a substantial portion of your wealth. This isn't just the ethical thing to do. It'll help steer our society towards harmony and away from chaos. What you should do right now to keep us all safe. The right thing to do now is to begin by giving away the assets which you don't need to people who do need them. Don't worry, you'll still be able to live a comfortable life with a lot less than you have at present. Step 1. Give any investment properties you own to the people currently renting them, or to other long-term renters. This will help make housing more affordable for everyone. Step 2. Give any holiday houses you own to long-term renters. Having these houses occupied full-time is a better use of them as resources than having you occupy them occasionally, and will also help make housing affordable for everyone, blah blah blah. Step 3. If your household has more cars than licensed drivers, give away the extra cars to people who don't have one. No one can drive more than one car at a time, and there are people who need a car but can't afford to buy one. This line is too good. This isn't all you should do, but it's where you should start right now for everyone's sake. From your concerned friends. We're happy to hear from you at yourconcernedfriends.org.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Do I even need to go into why this is fucking brain dead retarded?
No, just say they're retarded.
Not real.
Let it all out. Let it all out.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's analyze this. Okay, so I'm assuming you put it on the screen for everybody to see.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Okay, so I'm probably gonna need to send you this in the Sons Liberty chat, so I'm gonna do that right now. Here's the first one, and here's the second one. Fucking leftist meme block of text be like. Okay, so we're concerned about the damage that you're doing to our society. You're too wealthy, and that's harming a lot of people. Okay, fine. So let's take their premise at point. Being wealthy is harming people. Literally communist propaganda, but fine. Let's see this. Struggling to pay the rents, mortgages, and energy bills. So millions of people are struggling to afford their amenities. Whether it be rent, whether it be energy, whether it be food, fine. They don't have enough because you and others like you have too much. Because resources are finite. Actually, this is the fixed pie fallacy. This is a common trait that you'll see like leftists constantly bring up, and it's the idea that there's a certain amount of quote unquote natural resources, and those natural resources are a finite stock, and for those natural resources to be finite, then it's a zero-sum game. And there are the people who have, and there are the people who don't have. And it is the responsibility of the people who have to give to the people who don't. This is wrong. It's a fallacy. And here's why. First of all, people are not useless. This is a really weird angle coming from, like the left. Calling essentially implying that people give no actual, real, tangible value. But no, people are not useless. Providing goods and services to other people down the supply chain, you eventually reach, what's this? Is this like farmers? You know, people who create food, I'd say the most tangible and relevant of these finite resources. The only resource in that list that was provided was land. And hey, to some extent, fair enough, but that's an entirely different discussion. They're saying that resources in general are finite. They're not talking about land. They're talking about resources. So basically what an economist would call capital. Capital is finite. And because capital is finite, presumably, you either have not enough or you have too much, in which case you should give to the not enough because equality. No. Capital is generated by people. People laboring and working and, turning things that are not usable into things that are usable. And the other thing is, so that was point one. People are not useless. People are the reason why, we have food, why we have supply chains, why we have an economy, why we have luxury goods. That's all people, right? And until automation comes in, it will only be people. But the other thing is, no, actually, resources are not finite because we are constantly discovering new ways to use resources that we already have. If you're talking about resources like they're finite, like this is like you're treating it like it's a boxed in Minecraft world. Well, here's the funny thing. Our planet, our little planet Earth, has so much fucking matter. Now, most of it is useless, fair enough. But we are constantly finding new ways to use the resources to our disposal on this planet to create more types of goods, more types of wealth for people. Okay, I'd say the biggest example of this is oil. Okay? Oil was completely fucking useless for 99.99% repeating of human history. And only in the past, guys, what do you think it is? Like 200, 300 years?
Let's do 300 years.
300 years. Has oil been relevant to human progress? It's new.
Probably 200 years.
It's probably fine. It's somewhere in the middle. Fine. We'll call it even 250 years, right? Only in that past little span of time has oil actually been relevant to our survival. It used to be just like an annoyance, a natural disaster, not a natural disaster, but a natural obstacle, right? Like maybe there's an oil, there's oil and it's blocking some type of ore vein. Normally that would be an obstacle, but guess what? Now oil is one of the most highly prized commodities in the entire world, and we discovered that shit. We discovered it, and we discovered how to use it because of people. People are not useless. People are not just consumers. We are also creators. And the thing is, I don't want to hear everybody should be farmers, thing from this, because we all provide value to each other in our own ways. That's the whole point of money. That's the whole point of value. That's the whole point of our capitalist society. It's so that we can all exchange value between one another. And in that way, no, resources are not really that finite because food regrows. Animals have children and the life cycle continues. Plants get harvested and then they get regrown, Things are looking kind of bad in the Amazon, but even fucking trees, they get replanted, Because all these things are good for business. They're good for capital. They're good for the people who are producing these goods. These people are not worthless. We are not worthless. That's ultimately sort of a metatextual point that I get from a lot of leftist commentary, is that humans are inherently useless. And that's just not true, It's a devaluing of human life. Maybe you want to say we don't matter metaphysically. If you're an atheist, maybe you don't have some type of, religious telos as to why your life matters. But ultimately, even from a materialist lens, you do matter because everybody provides value to everybody else. If it was involuntary and it was mandated by a higher authority structure, it would be communism. But that's the difference. It's voluntary. We all choose to in our own ways. And that's just that's the first section of this paper. There's so much more that I could get into as to why it's retarded. Like, okay, as someone who's causing inequality, what do you mean causing? Did rich people create this system? Did rich people create the universe with the finite amount of atoms and matter that can be distributed among us? No, in fact, rich people did the exact opposite, sort of. Rich people created the supply chains and the renewable systems that can generate presumably infinite revenue from finite matter through replenishing resources, through turning those finite pieces of matter and turning it into a sustainable cycle that gives everybody pretty much endless food to eat, right? Endless I'm mentioning food a lot because I feel like this is the important one. But even for something like, let's say, there is a limited amount of metal in the ground. Let's say you're trying to get iron, and there is a limited amount of iron in the ground. Okay, but then you have researchers that are looking into how to extract iron from more efficiently in parts of the ground. How we are finding more ways to maybe synthesize iron somehow, like through maybe I don't know, nuclear fission perhaps, or something like that if we were really desperate. The point is, human ingenuity creates wealth. It creates these resources. It obviously has to come from matter. We do live in a finite universe, but our ingenuity allows us to do more with that finite universe than we ever could under communism, than we ever could with this you're causing the inequality, give it to somebody else mentality. Because this is all done for profit. It's all done for capital. It's all done for personal gain. Because we are selfish creatures. We live for ourselves and those who we care about. And that's not everyone. And that's okay. I'd argue it's good. I'd argue it's good the way that we set up our society. It works. And more importantly, the alternative doesn't. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, real.
You kind of went on a long rant, but it's like weed.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, do you guys have anything to add?
Oh, you're blushing.
What?
Never mind.
Come on, do you guys have anything to add?
I'm sure Sunnyhawkeye has a lot to add.
Oh my god.
Sunnyhawkeye? What can you add, sir?
What can I add?
Yeah.
Well, no, hold on. If I'm the one going on a rant, okay, fair enough, right? I should let somebody else talk. Okay, you have the floor.
Yes, Sunnyhawkeye.
Me? I didn't want the floor.
Okay, fine. No, Arya, you have the floor. Arya, you have the floor.
I didn't want the floor.
Okay. Then what are you supposed to do?
Alright, guys. Thanks for listening.
What did you eat here? Alright.
Oh my god. Really? Okay. Alright, whatever. I think I said my piece.
Alright, I'm gonna share this into a TikTok. I gotta set it up right.
Oh, bro, this is how Chao gets burned out from Liberty. Gives out a huge rant and no feedback.
We're gonna show you a video, and you guys are gonna have to tell us
Sometimes
if
I
you
feel
would
like
eat
I'm
here.
talking to myself, man.
Would you eat here?
What? But alright, is that it? Are you? Alright,
I'm gonna show you guys a video. You guys have to tell me, would you eat here?
Oh my god.
Eat where? I closed all.
Okay,
I closed
okay,
it.
bruh, you closed the script. Okay, that's crazy. I put this video here. Okay, so basically,
I saw it on Twitter too.
Okay, so basically, this is
the video.
Karen's Diner, and the whole point about it is you've got these people who they dress up.
Oh,
like
the people were like disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah, they're disrespectful
no.
as fuck. They flip you off while giving you your meal. They eat one of your fucking onion rings. They fuck off. Right?
This is how they serve our food to us at Karen's Diner.
The thing is, some people have a problem with this. I'm saying that if you go here, you are willingly subjecting yourself to this. And
I would not go here.
I don't know. I feel like it might be funny. Okay, here's the thing, right? There's a limit.
Like,
If you're just flipping me off, and you're just kind of being a dick and you're just kind of being rude, I don't care too much. Like you're my bitch, you're giving me food, whatever. I don't really care. But if you eat one of my fucking onion rings,
it's on site, bro.
it is though. It is. You're gonna have to fucking call the cops for backup because I know you don't got a gun.
No.
Damn, he's calling you not strapped.
I'm going for flesh.
The fuck?
Honestly, I would not.
I will become a feral beast if you eat one of my fucking onion rings.
If you want my take,
That is a promise.
It's my hard-earned money. I don't want to be fucking degraded. I'm not a woman. You know
What?
what I mean?
Oh my god.
See, men are supposed to degrade women.
The fucking Andrew Tate. It's
I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's
I'm
affecting
joking,
this fucking podcast.
I'm joking, guys. I'm joking.
Andrew Tate and his consequences have been a disaster for the human race.
I'm joking, guys. I treat all women with respect, unless you're Lizzo.
Bro, this ain't even that bad, man.
Sorry, unless you're Hillary Clinton.
Not okay. So, I think unless you're a masochist or unless you want to really just start fights with somebody who's paid to be an asshole, there really is no point to go here. And ultimately, if nobody goes here, then this place goes out of business. So,
true.
I feel like they're bigger in the UK than the US, in my opinion.
Are they in the UK?
Yeah, they're in the UK. I've seen videos of people in the UK. But I don't know, like US, like you can't like make fun of them, so it's like,
Yeah, right. Like I feel like
you can't make fun of the UK. What do you mean?
No.
like,
You're saying you can't make fun of the waiters. I'm saying a
Oh.
restaurant like this would be perfect if we could insult them back. If I could get into a screaming match with my server and it's all okay and they don't call the cops for harassment afterwards, that sounds like a fun night. I don't know.
Oh, you're
Maybe.
saying like if that woman kind of like serves you food,
Yeah.
and she gives you the middle finger, you're like, get back to the kitchen, bitch.
That's what I'm saying. That sounds like a good time. That sounds like something that I would actually be interested in, paying for. Like I go there and instead of being degraded, it's like it's basically like Fight Club. You're going in there. You're going in there and maybe somebody throws hands, maybe somebody doesn't, but either way it's kind of an adventure. It's kind of a sort of primal release from sort of the modern day standards of everybody's got to be polite, everybody's got to be PC. Maybe you throw a couple slurs out, but it's all good because they're all paid for it. I don't know. That might be a good time.
I actually kind of like that idea where you scream at like both parties scream at each other.
Yeah, like one of the servers just so happens to be black and you call.
No, it's too
No.
far.
And we're not racist. We're sexist.
Yeah. It's a black woman. And you call it.
Oh, bro.
Hey, yo.
Nah, bro, I can't be included, bro.
Bro.
Nah. He's gonna get his channel fucking taken down, dude.
True. I'm a menace.
Just a size.
Menace to women, dude.
I'm a menace.
Why he's gay?
Smacking his balls like a tennis.
Shut up.
Oh my god, bro. His favorite song is Disco Mode, guys.
No. It's Homo Flow. It's Homo Flow. Homo Flow.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's how we're gonna end the podcast. We're gonna do a reaction video to Homo Flow. Everybody.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's what
Let's
we're
do
doing.
it.
Everybody hop on the stream.
No, we should do it to Disco Mode.
No, man, no. Homo
you're
Flow.
cringe.
Homo
You
Flow
both are
slaps.
cringe. You both are cringe. You both shut
Hop
up.
on the fucking stream.
No. Both are cringe.
How do I? Wait, hold on. How do I?
Both are cringe as motherfuckers.
I'm gonna pull up window capture.
Sunnyhawkeye, get in the fucking stream, you homosexual.
No, you're cringe. I'm not reacting to that abomination.
Alright, guys. I'm a dirty D2 casual.
No. We gotta react to the shit.
Alright. Ethan, get in the stream.
No, you're cringe.
Oh my god. It's a song.
That's crazy.
All right, nah, you get the point. Hold on, let me just turn this off. Okay, cool. Bagger Song, fucking fire. Best
Sure.
rapper of our generation.
Nah.
Oh, that one, geez.
Best rapper is NBA YoungBoy.
Nah.
Might be better. You agree, right, Chao?
Nah. Okay, so that's it, right? Like that's.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, wow, that was kind of a weird ending, but I'm okay with that. You know, I think.
Of course, you like faggot ass endings.
No cap. Wait, you can't say that. The fuck.
Yeah, I can. I mean, I have to take it out, but you know.
True. Okay, well, gamers, that was an experience. I've oh fuck, what did I say?
Season 2 is never coming out.
Oh yeah. Wait, what?
I'm a Dirty D2 casual, and he's the worst member on the podcast. Peace out. Slay some. Get ready for
I'm King
gay
Chao, and
sexual.
I don't know where I am.
He's Joe Biden.
Sunny! Oh my god. Throwing.
I'm Sunnyhawkeye, your host with the most. I want to
Autism.
leave.
Got him. Is that
And
it?
I like Destiny 2.
Yeah, I know. You call yourself a casual, but you sweat way too much.
He does.
Nah.
He plays so much
This
too.
episode is a fucking train wreck.
It was Obi.
Just like, I won't say that.
Just like
Yeah, we're still recording, lol. Oh wait, I want to record for 3 more minutes, then we can cross the 2-hour mark.
Nah,
Shut up.
Shut up. You what?
I want to cry.
You filthy homosexual.
Oh damn. All right.
All homosexuals are filthy, so it's kind of redundant.
Yeah.
It's basically like filthy.
Damn, that guy should get checked for monkeypox. Yeah.
Monkey AIDS, bro.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness.